Hello, hello, world. We are on week 8 of the Money Challenge. Create a better relationship with your money. And since we are on week 8, I'm going to go through all of the weeks that we have done. Week 1 was clear out your wallet, your purse, basically clear out the clutter and all the places that you put your money. The reason for that is you always want to try to unclutter, declutter, get rid of the old so you can be welcoming and accepting of anything that's new that's going to be coming into your world. So, of course, when you take out the extra pieces of paper in your wallet, in your purse, those sorts of things, you are making room for more money to actually be able to enter in instead of having that whatever it was that you had in there. Oftentimes it could be receipts, business cards, once upon a time, those sorts of things. Week 2 was think of 7 ways you can make money so that you can use your talents to get paid. This was basically to get your brain excited about the things that you can and you are able to do. Ways that you can bring more money into your home. And then week 3, after clearing out the clutter and getting your brain excited about all the great things that you are capable of doing, it was time to reward yourself with a new wallet, or basically have a new place to put that money in, because you definitely deserved it after cleaning out the clutter and after getting your brain flow to work and thinking about new ways of being with money. Week 4 was to do something you love to do as a child. And this was basically to get you out of the habit of thinking that you have to spend money to have fun. As a child, you really didn't have to always spend money to have fun. Oftentimes you could just go out and play in the playground and be and just enjoy having fun and being free as a child. And then week 5 was to make a wish list. Basically, start thinking of things that you want to have in your life that were specific to you, not something that something else wants, or that you want for somebody else, or that somebody else has that you think you want. So that was week 5, learning what your wants and your desires are to make that wish list. And we're actually going to kind of come back to that this week with things. Because we are actually going to be in the goal setting week this week. But week 6 was, after knowing what your wants were, to make a list of what your basic needs are, because knowing the difference between the wants and needs is pretty important. So knowing what your actual needs are. And then last week, this one seemed to be really difficult for some people, apparently, understanding, even having a grasping on this. But week 7 was actually no spending for 1 week. And what I meant by that was don't release any money out of your home. So don't spend on, don't make any purchases. Don't let the money out for your bills, because you've got a leeway generally of time that you can pay those bills if you get the bill in. You generally should have about a week or 2 leeway. So this was just kind of a week to look at where your spending is at, not spending any money, but looking at what you do spend. So when something would come up, you can notice what you're spending money on. Maybe your bill was higher this month than it was last month. Take some time and kind of look at that. So last week was really no spending, accepting money in, but not releasing money out, so that you could get a better understanding of what you are spending money on. And you can learn to reset those spending habits, as well as learn what you truly value. So that brings us to week 8. This week, we are going to start a goal setting. This week, I want you to go back to that wish list that you created and pick something from that wish list that was specific for you, something you really, really want to have. And I want you to set a goal. I want you to create the steps and make a plan to achieve and get that something that you had on that wish list. And the reason you want to do this is because having clear goals can help you stay motivated, and it helps you stay focused on your financial relevance. Again, let's not forget that how you are with money and how you see money is really how you are with yourself and how you see yourself. Thus, that's also what you're putting out in the world. So how you are with other people, how you are with other things. Unfortunately, in some cases, that could be not such a good thing. And in better cases, when you are creating that better relationship with money, you are creating a better relationship with self as well as the outside world. So that is this week's money challenge. Pick one thing, just one thing this time around, and start setting a goal towards creating and create the steps and create a plan to achieve and get that specific thing you had on your wish list. I'm not saying go out and get it right now yet, but start the plan to get towards it. That way you can understand your goals and how to get to them. All right, that is enough of me for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, people.